Grab your popcorn, because we're diving into one of the greatest rivalries in history. Not Coke versus Pepsi, not Marvel versus DC. Nope, this is Apple versus Microsoft, a battle of brains, branding, and billions. The story kicks off in the 1970s. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak built Apple in a garage, dreaming of sleek computers for everyone. Meanwhile, Bill Gates and Paul Allen started Microsoft, determined to create software that could run on any machine. Two teams, two big visions, both ready to change the world. Apple wanted to control everything: the look, the feel, the tech. Microsoft? They wanted their software everywhere on any computer. Two totally different approaches. The stage was set for a legendary rivalry. The 1980s were massive for Microsoft. By letting PC makers like IBM use Windows, their software showed up everywhere: offices, schools, and living rooms. Windows quickly became the face of personal computing. Meanwhile, Apple's stylish designs struggled to compete with Microsoft's reach. As Windows took over, Apple faced tough times, barely staying afloat by the mid-90s. Microsoft soared to the top of the tech world, while Apple's high prices kept them in the shadows, until their big comeback. And who could forget Clippy, Microsoft's quirky paperclip helper? Some ideas were hits, others, not so much. Through it all, Microsoft charged ahead, shaping the future of tech, and setting up the next big move in this legendary rivalry. In 1997, Steve Jobs made a dramatic return to Apple, bringing bold ideas and a fresh vision. The launch of the colorful iMac signaled a new era. Suddenly, Apple was back in the spotlight, reinventing what it meant to be cool in tech. Crowds lined up for the iMac, drawn by its playful colors and futuristic design. Headlines buzzed about Apple's comeback, and sales soared as the company regained its momentum. Riding this wave, Apple kept innovating. The iPod put music in your pocket, and the iPhone changed the world forever, turning Apple into a cultural phenomenon and setting the stage for even bigger dreams. Apple wasn't just selling products anymore, they were selling a lifestyle. White earbuds became a fashion statement, and suddenly, everyone wanted a piece of the Apple magic. With each new launch, Apple's influence grew, turning everyday tech into icons of style and innovation. Microsoft fought back with Windows XP, Windows 7, and later the Xbox. They owned the Office with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But in the cool kids club, Apple was the vibe. MacBooks, iPhones, AirPods, Apple became a cultural icon. Microsoft? The business powerhouse that nobody could live without? Each played their role. Today, Apple is worth over $2 trillion, yup, trillion with a T, making sleek devices you can't resist. Microsoft dominates in cloud computing, gaming, and still powers millions of businesses worldwide. Apple rules your pocket. Microsoft rules your workplace. And together, they keep pushing tech further and faster. In the end, Apple versus Microsoft isn't just a rivalry. It's the tech drama that gave us memes, legends, and gadgets that run our lives. And the best part? The battle isn't over. So whose side are you on? Team Apple or Team Microsoft?